Phew, that stinks. Good morning and welcome to the broadcast. My name's Todd and you are watching Digging Life. When last we left this road build, we had just gotten this pipe in the ground and it looks like we do have it trickling out. The main thing right through here, I just wanted any groundwater to be able to get in and get out. Our springs are originating from in here. As you can see, it is holding some water. So I'm gonna grab the excavator, we're gonna mash this pipe down a little bit, get it draining out, and then we're gonna punch a couple of holes in this guy and turn this into a French drain area. Let's go down here and see if we can get this thing drained out a little bit. Right now that pipe's bellied up just a little bit. Let's see if we can get him running. Oh yeah. It's running good, isn't it? Phew, that stinks. It's old stagnant water. And it was just last week that we put this in and this filled back up, so all that stink is coming from old water that's had a chance to leach out. Now what I want to do is bail some of this mud out. Now what I gotta do is lift up just slightly where I can get under that pipe a little bit. I'm gonna go grab my drill. All I've done is take my regular drill with a really long 3/8 bit. And I went all along here. I don't know if you guys can see them. I've drilled holes from about the hump, which is about there, as far as there as I can reach, and turned this into a really good perforated pipe. About 15 would be plenty. First things first, let's get this pipe bellied with this good stuff. And then that way when we put material on top of it, it don't put a bow in it. We are getting so close to getting through what was the worst part of this job. Getting through this bog that's behind me, you're starting to see a lot more gray and a lot less black muck. Let's go I did decide to go ahead with the ballast to really get this pipe bedded good. Now I'm gonna go get us a load of Class B. It's gonna take every bit of a load to get us across there to firm ground. I hate how much material we're having to throw in here. It's costing my customer a good bit, but they will have a good road before I leave. got some good Class B. And I'm actually working this side in lifts. I dug it out, but we still have to pound it down to the bedrock. Doesn't take a whole lot. Sometimes you can actually just kind of press down on it and wiggle your bucket. It's really your preference, and you keep doing this until either you've mashed it in and mud stops coming up through it, which we dug most of the mud out, or it quits going down every time you hit it. It's okay for it to shift back and forth because it will on bedrock. Somewhere, somebody's head just exploded. Why would any sane person dig out a bunch of mud, put in a bunch of expensive rock, put in expensive fabric, and then just throw dirt on top of it? The idea for the rock was to catch water coming up and to stabilize. It's doing that. The fabric is to keep my dirt from going down into the rock and stopping the stone from doing its job. We've got to use dirt to build this road bed up. It is just absolutely cost prohibitive to use stone to build this whole road up. The biggest problems this road had is subsurface water. Water that's leaching in from somewhere, whether it be a spring, leaching from the creek, whatever. And my job was to provide a stable driveway. And the whole idea is to get water channeled underground and flowing out and away without coming up through that roadbed. Now I'm gonna jump on the skid steer. We're gonna get this sealed really good because we got a lot of rain coming, and we've got to get this pipe anchored down before the rain comes. And even though I put holes in it, each one of those ribs holds air and it could float that pipe up. So let's get it secure. I was afraid this dirt would not be dry enough, but as you can see, backing the truck across it, it didn't really sink in too much. So let's keep going. What I'm doing is just loading maybe 3/4 of a truck full until I can get that dirt down there packed in really good, which I'm bringing in a secret weapon next week to help with that. This is mostly just to anchor that pipe down. I've got one other section of road down here that needs some of this put on it. If I've got any left after I finish getting this culvert covered, then we'll put some down there too. I'd say I find running like this excavator is fast, and it gets like 3/4 of a cubic yard of dirt at a time. I enjoy it more than if I was running something big that was super slow, but can get 3 yards at a time or something. But that's just me and my preference. You guys comment what you would rather watch. There's plenty of channels out there that, you know, they make videos just belling bucket after bucket after bucket, and I don't want to turn into one of those channels. Mostly because nobody wants to watch this little bitty machine just bell hundreds of buckets. They want to watch big, huge machines do that. So we'll leave that to the big boys. I'll get this truck loaded on up, and then we will reconvene down at the bottom. We've done quite well today, friends. We connected the dots. Finally. Finally. We have got a connected road. Now all that's left is let it set, get hard, then I'm gonna load all this bull mess up, haul it up to the top. See if our pipe has started running yet. We shall see. And would you look at that? We got water running out of that pipe. It's a little narrow right here. We're going to cut this road full width there. But look, there's no water running in the entrance of that pipe yet. I think my master plan is coming together. Water is coming up and out of the ground. It's running through that rock, under that fabric, into those holes in the pipe, and running out. It'll allow this whole area to drain. And I am excited. Why I'm so excited, I don't really know. I'm hoping that I smell victory coming. Things are coming together. It's a process doing something like this. And it definitely can get involved. Getting the road set up good for the coming rain. This was all nice and pretty before I brought the excavator down to cut this drain line out, because I didn't want water just sitting behind this wall of dirt that I haven't gotten to work out yet. Still work to be done. Oh yeah, and we brought some dirt in, top this off. I think it's a nice gradual slope now. If you guys think we're doing a good job up here, hit that like button. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps me out tremendously. And we are going to be bringing in a machine next week to help this road get a little bit more solid. So if you want to come back and see us put that machine to use, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell. You gotta ding the bell or you won't get the notifications. And we definitely want you to come back and see us. We love you guys. We will see y'all on the next one.